Hello and welcome to Colonies Siege. This game is not yet released, so what I'm going to say is if you're interested in this at all, then there is a link in the description that will take you to the Steam store page and add it to your Steam wishlist. I gotta say, I actually really love this game because this is a combination of two of my favorite games, and that is Defense Grid, pretty old game at this point, but still, and Supreme Commander, and more specifically Supreme Commander 2. I did like that one a little bit more than the original, but the point is that this game is an amalgamation of those two. And among other things, it's got a whole bunch of other stuff going on with it. Now, bear in mind that this video is kindly sponsored by the developers, and let's start, because I've already done the first mission, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed my time with this. So what we're gonna do is, look at this store button down here. Yeah, it has an in-game store, but it's just, just in-game credits. Yeah, you don't have to worry. There's no microtransaction nonsense going on here. So what you can do is when you beat a level, you're going to be getting some credits because you're kind of a mercenary kind of character and you're going around solving people's problems and things like that. And they pay you some cash, and that cash can be used to unlock a variety of different things. For example, you can get a nano beam model, which improves the build and repair times of your command ship, and this ship can be taken around the level wherever you want to go. Very Supreme Commander-esque with their ground-based commander units. And this, look at this, increasing its firepower. That's actually really cool because I used my commander ship to do a lot of damage in the previous level. Then you can go into buildings. I actually already have these things. I'd like to build an aircraft factory. I think that could be really, really good. You can unlock additional towers and indeed traps as well, because there are towers and traps that you will be able to use to stop the evil menace. And then you can also build units, because this is a blend of real-time strategy and tower defense. And you can see that we can get carbine tanks here, which are pretty crazy cool things. And then we also have strikes, and I don't think I actually used this that much actually, so we're probably going to have to do something about that in the future. But I'm going to buy the aircraft factory, and then we will also get dual lasers, because that's going to increase our firepower for our command ship. And we're actually going to go and we're going to do this level once again. And now there are a variety of different perks that you can also get and indeed unlock. And I'm going to be selecting the one that allows me to respawn faster. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to change the difficulty to hard, because I was playing on normal beforehand and it was actually pretty intense. So hard is probably going to give me a bit of a thrashing. By the way, there's also 3 different difficulty levels. There are normal, which is just kind of like normal story-based stuff, endless, as well as survival. Now bear in mind that this game is also playable in co-op. You can actually play with a friend in all of these things, which is insanely cool in my opinion. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start. Alright, so welcome to Colony Siege, and bear in mind that it is going to be entering early access, and well, they're looking for some assistance in what the community wants to see out of a game like this. And well, I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest, because it's already good. It's already good, and it's playing at an insane frame rate as well. I'm currently getting, and this is with VSync off, I'm pretty sure VSync is off because otherwise it would be capped to 60 because I have a 60 Hz monitor, but I'm currently playing at 160 frames per second, and that just shows that even in an early access title, and I'm playing on high graphics settings as well, by the way, that the optimization is there. It is very, very nice with a tower defense game especially. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build some very rudimentary towers here. Now I have to be very kind of careful, because here's the thing. Every single tower you build, if it is close enough to your other towers, then you're going to get an energy field, and this energy field can be passed by your own units, but it can't be passed by the enemy. So it theoretically blocks off that particular area. And now here's the thing. This is now a bit of an issue. As you can see right here, I'm actually diverting the opponent around. Now, the one thing that we do have to bear in mind is that there are some enemies that will attack your towers. And that's exactly the reason why I'm building shotgun towers nearby to the barriers, because the barriers are basically just blocks. They're basically like guard towers. They don't do anything except block the enemy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the enemy all the way around here, very defense grid-esque style, by luring them all the way over there. Now I do have these mechs that can be commanded to do things, and what I'm going to do is we're going to place these on a patrol around here. And so they're going to patrol like this, up and down, up and down, up and down all the time, and they're going to just kill whatever they can. And what we're going to do is, because I have my dual laser upgrade with my command ship, I'm going to take my command ship, place it around here, and it's actually going to gain experience and rank up. I'm not entirely sure if that does anything right now, but I would assume that it is going to do something later on in development, because I actually don't know. Does it actually do anything? Because as you can see here, oh yes, it does. It does. It gives you a 30% increased, I guess, damage bonus or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to have to do a little bit of defending here, unfortunately, because we don't have any towers up yet. Any actual towers, that is. So this might be a little bit dicey, to be honest. Because as you can see, we do not want to lose our vehicle factory whatsoever, but this might be a bit problematic. Bear in mind that my command ship can actually repair things. It can repair things, so we do need to get a bit of a hold on this. Oh, we might lose our bonus. We might lose the bonus. Oh, maybe not. No, we're not losing the bonus. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. But bear in mind that the first wave is actually kind of harsh, and you're going to be seeing a lot of enemy units. You can even speed this up if you want more of a challenge. Yeah, pretty crazy. Now, thankfully, because the command ship is as it is, it can repair your actual citadel, which is your main base, and you do not want to allow that to be destroyed. If that is destroyed, then it's game over. You know, it's basically, you know, how it is usually for tower defense games. So we're just going to get all of our guys over here. My vehicle factory might actually go down, which would be pretty awful. So, no, come on. I couldn't save it. I couldn't save the vehicle factory. That's really bad. Oh well, never mind. I think we'll be okay as long as we can just keep our citadel alive and try and earn as much money as possible. As you can see, look at this. I've got 550 metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building these towers right here, and then we're just going to get people. Oh, no, come on now. Kill this. Come on. What are they doing there? What are they doing? There we go. Now, bear in mind that there's also a population cap as well. So the more that you build towers, the more that you build units, you're going to reach unit capacity, as you can see right here. And you're going to need to build housing to be able to increase that. Housing is 400, and, well, there's a wide variety of other things that you're no doubt going to be able to build in the future. I believe they told me about power generators as well, and I assume those things are going to do something in particular. So what we're going to do, we're going to place these two towers here, and hopefully, yep, my citadel is back up to full HP. Bear in mind that if you do make a pretty big mistake, then no amount of repairing is going to actually save your citadel. So you've got to be a bit careful with that. So I'm just going to continue to do this. Now, the one thing that I want to do is I want to try and build some of these things here. Now, these are traps on the ground. So we're going to build some of these, and then we're going to build this nearby to it. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, that's great. There we go, because I want them to go over this, you see, because my previous maze was not as efficient in the amount of damage that it could deal, because what I did was I made it too narrow for the Gatling gun traps. So I had to build the Gatling gun traps on the outside, and it wasn't as efficient as creating some kind of kill zone. So hopefully this is going to work out a little bit better for us this time around. So let's do this like so. And I think I have enough for one more. But, yes, but I don't have enough housing. Yes, that's exactly the problem. So now that we have these up and running, I think I should have a pretty decent shot of basically staying alive. So we're just going to do a little bit of a patrol here. I do need to get this up and running again as well. And I would also like to build an aircraft factory too, because getting some aircraft would really make a huge difference in my opinion. So otherwise, let's build... Oh, I can't build another one. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm thinking to myself, I really need to build more towers, but I'm population capped, so I'm going to need to get 400 metal before I can do anything about that. So let's see if I can maybe kill a couple of units here. I got to be on the lookout for enemies that actually want to breach our little barricades here as well, so that I can take my command ship over there and see what I can do about destroying them before they destroy some of ours. But otherwise, it's very intense. Don't know whether you can tell. Yes, it seems very, very intense right now, and hopefully we'll be able to do something. I'm actually going to take my command ship over here, even though I wanted it to get good amounts of experience so that it would be able to rank up, because later on, there's going to be a big boss, and that boss is going to be, oh yeah, it's going to be very difficult to take out, and it's going to be needing a little bit of hit and run tactics. You know, it's going to need your command ship to go over to its spawn area. It's going to need it to do some damage to it while it can, and bear in mind that this boss will kill your commander if you let it, so you got to be very careful. But at the moment it seems like we're doing all right. Just need to get 400 to be able to build some housing. I'm not going to go for rebuilding the vehicle factory or the aircraft factory just yet. Don't think that's a good idea. And actually, can I I can actually pause. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, okay, so we can actually pause if we want to. So I'm actually going to speed things up a little bit here, because I would like to maybe see... Oh, yep, the wave was destroyed. Bear in mind that we do also gain metal when we complete a particular wave. So let's get this housing constructed, and you can see my commanders going over there to do that. And then what we'll do is we will build a shotgun tower or two, if I can. There we go. Let's build one there, I think. Bear in mind that I am going to build some more traps and stuff like that, but I'm just going to make the most of our little maze that we have going on here. Bear in mind that I could also build a variety of different formations anywhere I want. I could basically build it around here. I could build it, I could make a maze that went like this, so the enemies could go this way, and then I could block that off, and then they could go this way, and they could go all the way around. I could technically do that, but I'm keeping it simple, and hopefully that is going to help us out. Anyway, I'm ready for the next wave. Let's do it. I'm a bit worried, because obviously on normal difficulty, my vehicle factory was nowhere near being destroyed. But on hard, oh yeah, a little bit different. Now bear in mind, there is also another ability here. It is a colony mining laser. I believe this is unique to this particular level. And you can use this, boom, like so, to activate a laser that kills basically any unit, or does a lot of damage to any unit that walks into it. Unfortunately, it does have a large recharge time, 60 seconds in fact, and that is obviously going to take a bit of time to come back up. But it's useful, it's useful. It does a little bit of damage here and there, and it's capable of... Oh dear. Oh dear. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, this flying ship right here basically made it... Well... I'm dead. I'm dead. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. It is intense. And we're playing on hard. Bear that in mind. We are playing on hard, which is the highest difficulty at the moment. And you can see here, you can actually send them feedback if you thought it was too easy or too hard. Personally, I didn't think it was too hard. I just made a little bit of an error. So I'm going to start from the very beginning here. But when we get to like wave 3 or something like that, I'll see you then. Alright, so here we go. This is actually wave 3, and I've done a little bit differently this time. I've made sure that my vehicle factory does not get destroyed in that earlier wave, and the way that I did that was basically by building slightly more saber mechs. And they were able to defend the vehicle factory, while my commander was able to defend my citadel by itself. And so basically what I've done is I've just put these saber mechs on a patrol path and just gotten them to defend by themselves. Now hopefully we will be able to defend this particular breach that we had beforehand. And that's the point. Tower defense games, they usually have those kinds of things where there's going to be some kind of panic and you're going to have to react to it in some way. And this is no different, of course. But this time, of course, instead of building some different tower or whatever, I'm going to actually have to get into the action myself with my commander. And I think I'm actually going to have to do that as well this time around too, by bringing my commander back and actually defending. So let's see if we can do this. There we go. Easy, easy. Look at that. That was really, really easy in comparison to beforehand. And who knows? Maybe I'm going to have to continue defending like this until I actually get a decent maze up and running. But that's the point, you know? You got to get a good maze. And I think my maze is a little bit too short, and I don't think it really does that much in actually assisting our defenses here. Basically, it's all about my mechs defending my vehicle factory and all about my commander defending my citadel. So I'm in a bit of a bind here because I can't bring my commander to go and build things because I've got it, you know, defending here. But it's okay because it does have that repair function, which is really, really powerful in my opinion. But otherwise, is that it? Yeah, there's just a couple more coming down. Okay, so I'm going to build... I guess I am going to build a couple of these. Although I like... that's the thing, I like extending the maze. And by building these shotgun towers, I am actually able to do that, which is kind of cool. So let's do another one of those right there. There we go. And we have 415. So I'm actually going to build some housing. There we go. Let's build some housing. And then we have a decent enough maze. Bear in mind that I can technically upgrade towers, but unfortunately I won't be able to do that in the first level. I'm sure that I will be able to unlock that later on in the game. But as it is, no, not right now, not right now. But once this housing is up and running, look at this. Now I have 26 capacity, so let's see what we can do. I'm going to move my commander over to the front here just in case, because if this particular barrier goes down, we're going to be in some trouble. So I'm going to try and keep it alive this time around. Let's go fast forward, fast speed, and we'll see what happens. Seems like... yeah, I think there was someone here that actually did attempt to get past. But we do have a shotgun tower here this time around, because last time I didn't have that. And I think that was my main downfall. Apart from, obviously, letting them through. So, yes, letting them through is never a good idea, is it? No, certainly not. But otherwise, I think it's going much better this time around. As you can see, look at my towers. They're literally just able to defend by themselves. And now my mechs and various other units are basically just for cleanup. So there's any problems, like for example this, a little bit of leakage through here, then we don't really need to worry. Oh, they're actually targeting our housing now. That's interesting. Yeah, see, they actually changed their target parameters. Some of them go for our housing, some of them go for our citadel. That's interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, there you go. Wow, that was interesting. Very, very interesting indeed, because that means that we need to be even more on the lookout for things like that. All right, so I'm actually unsure how I'm supposed to do this because I only have a little bit more that I can build here. Okay, let's see. Maybe like so. And then I guess we will start building a couple of Gatling gun traps. But maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe what I should do is build some more maze-like things, because extending the maze is always a good idea. So I think I'm going to do something like that. So let's do... Oh, I can't actually do that. Oh, okay. No, don't do that. Okay, I wanted to cancel it, but no, I was a bit slow there. Bit slow. Bear in mind that on hard difficulty, by the way, the waves will... no, they won't actually come faster, but in the first wave you don't get any setup time. Basically you get like a minute, and obviously that's just because you should know what you're doing at that point, I suppose. Anyway, we're just going to recycle that for full cost, which is really good. But yeah, this is actually a too wide lane, so you can't actually make mazes that easily. I could do it this way, like this. But that's it. That's all I can do. And we're getting enemies already coming, which is pretty awful. And if one of these barriers breaks, then this maze up here is basically pointless. So that's the reason why I was a little bit dubious on doing this. But we'll try it out. I'm just going to queue up an attack on this guy because he's being annoying. Hopefully my commander will not die from it while it's building. And maybe the shotgun will actually help me out a little bit. Yeah, it is. This mayfly thing is actually kind of hard by the looks of things. Yeah, it seems to be, wow, taking an absolute pounding from our shotgun right there. It's really not doing that much damage at all. Okay, well, my commander is much better at defeating it, thankfully. Okay, so let's get my commander back down here. I'm actually going to use my laser real quick, because I think I might be having some issues. Oh, wow. Yeah, might have used it at the wrong time there, but it's okay. We thinned out the opponent just a little bit, just maybe enough. And, yeah, my aircraft factory is still unbuilt. Yeah, still unbuilt. A bit of a shame, to be honest. Okay, let's get my people over here, get my commander here. How are we doing? Yeah, everywhere else is actually doing perfectly fine. And I think I'm going to build some more saber mechs when I have the opportunity to do so, because I feel like getting 7 or 8 is a really, really good number to defend this area. And they build so incredibly fast as well. They really build very, very, very quickly, so it's really, really nice. Okay, so let's actually put my commander here so it can actually start firing away, so that maybe they won't even escape the maze, which would be great. There we go. There we go. Fire at them, please. Fire at them. Yes. Okay, let's take our guys over there. Take our mechs over here. Oh, it's really cool that they actually fire while they're moving as well. That helps us out so much. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. And get my commander around about here. Yes, we're starting to actually kill them much, much quicker now. That's great. Okay, so we're now on to wave 6. Right. Okay, this might be getting a little bit dicier now. Okay, so I'm gonna build one more saber mech, and then I will build a couple more shotgun towers up here. I'm not gonna build any Gatling gun traps right here, because I don't think that that's particularly necessary. I'm just going to try and make the maze as long as it possibly can be. There we go, something like this. And, oh, I'm 4 away. Oh, isn't that always the way? Yeah, that is always the way. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's build another saber mech, because they're going to be extremely important for us, in my opinion. And that's the thing. That's the really, really cool thing about this game. You can basically do whatever you want. I personally feel like one really cool addition to the game would be having a passive way of generating metal. And I know that there is already quite a few different ways to do it. There are killing enemies and, well, defeating waves. So basically completing waves, yeah. Those are the 2 ways that you can currently get metal. But what I would like to see is maybe like a structure that you can build that will give you metal passively over time. Maybe like a mine, a metal mine or something along those lines. That would be pretty cool in my opinion, because that would mean that you would be able to continually earn metal even in these lulls when you're not actually killing any enemies. And it doesn't have to be a huge amount or anything like that, just a little bit here and there, just to give you that little extra boost to maybe make it to, you know, building that extra tower or building that extra unit or something like that. I think that could be a pretty cool change to the game. And that's exactly the reason why the game is going into early access, so that the developers can listen to the community and actually ask them what they would like. And that's pretty cool. I like it. So let's see if I can actually get my commander to come back down here, because, yeah, I'm going to need to do something a little bit different. But look at this. Our shotgun tower is actually doing quite nicely up there. They're pretty good. They're doing quite a nice bit of damage. And we are going to see a little bit of leakage here, but that's not really going to make too much. I don't think that's really going to make too much difference. And what we're going to do is we're going to place these guys on patrol like so. And then we'll just put our commander around about here. We need to get it to rank 3 if at all possible, which is a bit of an issue at the moment, because I'm kind of running around doing all kinds of repairing and things instead of actually getting in the fight. But if we could get to rank 3, that would be great. As you can see, we're actually almost there. So it would be nice if we could do that. And yeah, it does seem to increase my damage per second, which is really, really good, because I'm wanting to try and get to rank 3 before the last wave, because of course the boss is going to be coming, and we do not want to have a situation where my commander is just not able to do that much damage to it. Of course, you can play it differently, you know, you can play it completely differently dependent on what upgrades you have and everything, but I'm deciding to kind of play a bit more of a damaging commander this time around. There we go, take those guys out. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so let's just queue up all of our repairs, And it's very, very simple to queue up things in this game. You basically just right-click on whatever you want it to do, the commander, and then it will do that, because, as you can see here, move, attack, repair is all the same. So it's very, very simple to command your commander in kind of tight spots. You know, you really just want to be very careful about that. Okay, so let's do this, and let's do this. There we go. That's basically all I can do, unfortunately. That is the final thing that I will be able to build, which is unfortunate, I gotta say. I would like to build more housing, but that's just how the level is designed. You're not allowed to build anything more than that. Of course, later down the line, when you actually get into the later levels, you're probably going to have much more capacity to do what you want. And we are rank 3. Ah, look at that. We are actually rank 3. By the way, you can actually see your stats here as well. So you can see how much damage your commander has done, and you can see how many kills have been dealt in the entire mission, and so on and so forth. I think that's a really cool thing, just to be able to see that on the fly. So I can literally just do boom, there you go, and you can actually see your stats. So if you're someone that's into statistics and things like that, then it's a really nice little quality of life effect, I guess. But yeah, otherwise, I'm gonna try and see if I can get 600 metal, and then I'll build my little aircraft factory. Hello, where are you going? Yeah, going straight to my citadel, are you? Yes, that's not going to work out too well for you. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Yes. Okay, let's just repair this a little bit. And we've got to be careful about those aerial units, because they can target these things as well. And my shotgun, as we saw earlier, my shotgun tower is pretty bad. So, yeah, it's probably going to be a bit harsh for them to deal with. Alright, I'm actually going to use my laser right now. Ah, too early. Too early. Oh well, it did kill half of that wave. I guess that's alright. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, I'm basically just going to be very, very careful. I'm going to be on the... Whoa, that's a lot of units. That is a lot of units. Okay, I'm kind of worried about this. Yeah, there's the extreme threat as well, by the way. That's the boss, in other words. And I am worried. I'm actually kind of worried right now. This is bad. Can you kill those? Can you kill those? Yep, thank you. Okay. Okay. Do we have my laser back? Yes, I do. I have my laser back. Should I use it? Nope. Too late. I was too late to use it. Okay, that's great. Anyway, let's build an aircraft factory right now. Oh, no, actually, that's pointless. That is pointless. I should not do that right now. See, now that's the thing. You gotta balance. You gotta balance what you're doing with all of your guys. You know, you gotta make sure that you know exactly what you're doing, because otherwise you can't use your commander to build something in that situation, because you need it to defend. It's crazy. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna need to do is I'm gonna build an aircraft factory now. And we've got to be... Okay, I'm going to slow things down a little bit so that I get a little bit more time to think. Yes, okay. Oh, wow, this is going to take a long time. Okay, you know what? I don't know. Let's use my laser. Yeah, do damage. Oh, look at that. It dealt pretty decent damage. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, so we almost have our aircraft factory. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be that good, but we'll try it. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, I want to build these. I want to build aircraft. Can I do that yet? There we go. Okay. Airstrike menu. Yes. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Boom. Okay, now let's build a whole bunch of these. Build loads of Sabermechs, please. Yeah, this is going badly. This is going pretty badly for us. But we might be okay. If I can get my commander in there doing damage to the opponent, as well as all my Sabermechs and everything, we should be okay. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. Is it almost dead? Yep, almost. It's doing damage to our citadel, but thankfully we still have our bonus potential. Yeah, there we go. All right, that worked perfectly with... I'm going to say that was pretty well done, even though maybe not the most flawless execution it could be, but that was definitely much harder than normal difficulty, let me say that. But there you go, we completed it. And we gain some additional cash, as you can see right there. So now I can go to the store and I can actually have a look. I can see what I can do. So commander ship sensors are upgraded with the ability to determine income enemy force levels. Select a Xeno portal generator or Riven landing pad for intel on incoming wave strength. That's actually pretty cool. I could get some carbine tanks, which cost 140, which is exactly the same as the Saber mech. And it looks as though it is a direct upgrade from the Saber mech. You can see here all of their stats. So the range is better, the damage per second is better, the armor is better. So if you want different units, then you can definitely upgrade your carbine tank. Same thing with the laser tower. How is the laser tower different from the shotgun tower? Well, let's have a look. It's got better range, better damage, better shots per second. So it's just a straight up upgrade. I think that's pretty good. But bear in mind that it's going to use different things. For example, it's upgradable to tier 3 with sufficient colony power level. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier with the power generators. So that's something to be a bit aware of. Going to buy this for 1,500, I think. I think that's kind of worth it. And you can actually buy an energy shield as well that has an 18-second cooldown for your commander. So if you want to make your commander even more damaging, then that is a really cool way to go about it as well. Now, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get Nano Beam Model 2. I personally feel like being able to repair faster and build faster is really quite important. And otherwise, what else can I get? I can't get the Carbine Tank, unfortunately. I'm only 200 away from that. I could get the Drone Swarm. I'm not entirely sure how much damage the bombing run actually did, because of course I was kind of all over the place at the end there. But yeah, I mean, I guess it could be kind of good, but I'm actually just going to save the cash for the moment. And there's also a guide here as well, so you can see exactly everything that you want to know about the game. Boom, 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 boom. You can literally just look at it through there. There's also achievements, leaderboards, and so on and so forth. And of course, as I said previously, there is co-op as well. So I think what we want to do is we want to play another level, I think. We want to play another level. And there are also artifacts that you can find in the game. I'm not entirely sure what these do just yet, but I'm sure it will be quite fun to find out. And we're not going to do the one with the artifact, but we're going to do... Whoa, that unlocks a huge amount of stuff. Yeah, this unlocks a repair tower and a gravity trap. I guess we're just going to do Tranquility Colony first. I think that could be quite fun. Did I unlock any other... No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Okay, so we're going to play on normal this time around, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm kind of excited about this, because I haven't actually played any other level except the first one yet. Because I played the first level, and I was like, yes, I want to record this. I really do. So, let's see. Vehicle factory. Oh, okay, so I can actually choose here, which is really cool. And because we're not on hard difficulty, I have no time limit to when it actually starts, which is pretty cool. So, I think I'm going to build another vehicle factory, whatever the case. And here's where the enemies are coming from, by the way. So, you can see the Xeno portal generator coming over there. And I guess what we're going to do is we're going to build some laser towers. Can I build them right here? No, I can only build them here. That's a bit problematic. I don't really want them to go that way. So I think what we'll do is we'll build like so. Boom, like that. And then, as you can see, it directs them to go somewhere else. And we're going to just build something right about here. Can I do that? Need to find a tighter area about here. Perfect. No, they can actually go around that way. Are you serious? I can't build there though. That's unfortunate. Okay, what about here? Oh my. Oh well, that's that is kind of unfortunate and a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, look at our build speed. Our build speed's really good now. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna do this. There. Right. Am I going a little bit overboard? Yeah, I think I am, probably. Yes, definitely. Okay, so I need 40 for a laser tower. Right, okay, wow, this is actually much harder than I anticipated, but I guess we'll just do it, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm ready, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to take my commander, and my commander is going to be the main damage dealer for this first wave. Gotta say, I'm a bit worried about this. Okay, we can destroy things in 3 hits. Oh, that's uncomfortably annoying, isn't it? Yes, I was hopeful that we'd be able to do more damage than that, but apparently not. Okay, well, let's just kill the aerial unit. Oh no, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of aerial units. Stay away from my towers, please. Okay, well, the first wave might not be that difficult, because it is the first wave after all. So we might be able to just get away with being lazy with our tower building. Oh wow, these guys are really fast. Okay, so we're going to have to get down there really, really quickly. I think, you know what? I think a better way of dealing with this particular level would be building a vehicle factory and then just going to town on building those things. You know, just building a whole bunch of vehicles and just letting the enemy attack your citadel while your commander repairs it. That's probably going to be a better idea, but I'm thinking in the tower defense mindset, you know? I'm thinking in the tower defense mindset rather than the tower, rather than the real-time strategy mindset. And that, in my opinion, makes all the difference in this kind of genre, because it's a hybrid of the two, you know? And being able to adapt on the fly and basically assess the situation in a proper way, that's half the way to success, in my opinion. Anyway, well, let's actually build a no, I can't do that yet. Yeah, that's exactly the problem, you see. I'm always like, okay, let me go and build this. I want to build this, because it doesn't just come out of nowhere. You need your commander to go over there and actually build it for you. So there's all kinds of crisis management that you've got on your hands. Alright, well, we're doing pretty well as it is right now. And I'm just going to keep my commander there. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to actually succeed. We don't have any commander abilities, because I didn't purchase them or anything like that, but I think we should be okay. And the Citadel doesn't even need to stay above 50% HP this time around, because that's not the bonus for this particular level. So I'm thankful for that. I am really thankful for that. Okay, come on now. Can we kill these? Are we good enough to kill all of these and then repair as soon as possible? Yeah, I think we might actually literally just fail, straight up. We might. I think we might, actually. Are we? Kill that. Yes, repair, quickly. Okay, that might have been enough. I think we're okay. I don't think that these small amounts of units can kill the Citadel in that time. But that was super close. And just think about this. We're playing on normal, you know? We're playing on normal. So, there, you know, I obviously had the wrong kind of playstyle. Definitely had the wrong kind of playstyle for this level. So, definitely going to have to rethink things a little bit. So, let's see what I can do here. Okay, so what I could do is I could do something very different with my towers. So I could basically build my towers right next to my vehicle factory, for example. And I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. So let's go like this and like this. And there we go, got my laser towers. And let's build another one actually. Let's build another one here. And another one here, and we're just gonna let those guys just come in here. We're just gonna let them come in from that direction, and I'm gonna go around with my commander, and I'm gonna try and see if they actually spawn any of those flying units again, because those flying those flying units are very annoying. So I will try to eliminate them as quickly as I can, and otherwise I think we're good. I think we're fine. Yeah, so as you can see, my lasers, oh, they are dealing damage. Oh, yes. They are dealing so much damage. It's nice. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have 2 housing. So as I said in the previous level, you can build some additional housing, and that's going to give you much more population cap, which is really nice. All right, nice. Yeah, this is going much better. This is going so much better than the previous one. Okay. Yeah, and we've actually sped this up as well. This is fast mode. So this is going very well. And I actually wonder if I think the developers might actually add additional ranks as well, because my commander is getting so much damage done right now that it's already rank 2, which is just crazy. Okay, so I think the best thing for us to do right now is to slap on some more laser towers. Oh yes, some more of them. Why not? Let's do this right there. I guess that's okay. All right, there we go. Next one. Okay, so I've built 6 laser towers, so my bonus is already done, which is great. And now I just need to be a bit careful about the aerial fighters. Now, technically, if I were to do this particular level again, you know what I'd do? I'd make it so that I had no blocks whatsoever. So none of these guys right here, I would just allow the opponent to stream in through this area right here. But I would have all of my laser towers ready to deal damage, and that's it. I'd probably do that, or I would build a vehicle factory and just build a whole bunch of vehicles to defend that way. Personally, I feel like the laser tower strategy is a little more, maybe a little bit safer, because you're not going to have to worry about, you know, your units ending up dying or being a little bit weird with their targeting or anything like that, and the laser towers fire so fast that you wouldn't have to worry, so it's just pretty great. So, as you can see, they just go straight on in there. Look at this. These lasers are so good. And if anyone reaches this area here, say goodnight. Say goodnight. So yeah, it is a little bit more open-ended, this particular level here. And they do advertise the game as having non-linear levels. And that's exactly what this is, you know. It's absolutely non-linear. You can just build wherever you want. And my citadel has not taken... Oh, it has taken a little bit of damage, but you can see that those things are very easily cleaned up. And my commander is almost rank 3 because it is just doing so much damage to everything in the area. Fantastic. It really is. Oh yeah, let's speed up. I wasn't even speeding up. And let's actually build something. Oh yeah, now, see, now we're having some issues. Now we're having some issues. So I'm actually going to tell my guy to repair the citadel while the laser towers clean up the rest. And we're good. That's another wave done. That's another wave done. And there are 8 waves in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut away, and I'm going to try and see if I can reach wave 8, wave 7 or 8, and then I'll see you then. Because I think that there's going to be maybe a boss midway. Are they that fiendish? Are they that fiendish? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Well, yeah, that didn't go too well, did it? No, that didn't go too well. So that is definitely not the way to do that level. But I gotta say, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in the attempt, and I did try to get to wave 7, but I was on wave 5, I believe, and then I just absolutely murdered. Look at this. You can actually start from the last checkpoint or from the beginning. Let's actually see where my checkpoint is. This is where my checkpoint is. Okay, so this is wave 4. just before wave 5 started. Okay, so as you could no doubt tell, I actually did build some housing, and I think that might... I think there might need to be something else done about this. So let's build this roundabout here. And I'm actually unsure what to do at this point. Maybe we should build something on the ground. No, I don't think we should build anything on the ground because we can't right now. So let's actually see if I can maybe do a little bit better this time around. Now, the troublesome thing was that the aerial units decided to be a bit difficult, and that kind of gave me a little bit of trouble. But maybe, actually, maybe this is not even not even that wave. It might be the next wave that actually gave me the issues. So let's see if I can maybe do a little bit differently this time. So I'm gonna place some laser towers right here so that the enemy has to walk around. Yeah, there we go. There we go. They're actually coming in now. Okay. So these, yeah, this is actually the wave that I was talking about. Okay, so I'm just going to tell my commander to go over there and see what I can do. Now bear in mind that they're not actually going to be targeting the housing or anything like that right now, because I don't have any housing. That's the thing. If you don't have the thing that they want to attack, then they won't attack it, which I gotta say is actually pretty cool. And we're just, look at that, we're just about holding on with the repairs. And that didn't go too badly. Uh-huh. Interesting. Interesting. So is it a case where you just don't build housing? Maybe? Actually, you know what? Let's build a vehicle factory instead, because that actually does provide living conditions for your crew and things like that. Let's go for the next wave in just a second as well, because I need some additional towers. And let's actually see how this goes. So if I build this, so they're going to try and attack from that direction. So if I go like this and just build like so, then they're going to go around. That might work. That might work. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go fast forward and see what we can do. All right, so we've got the aerial guys. Yeah, of course, you know, they're going to come in and they're going to do their thing and all that stuff. But the thing is that we kind of need to prevent enemies from destroying my blocking towers. Because if they destroy them, it's going to absolutely screw everything up. Because they're all going to come in from any direction and I'm not prepared for that. And that's the main issue. Ah, this is also a bit of an issue. They're coming in from that side rather than the other side. This is bad. Yeah, you can see that. My vehicle factory is going to go down like a sack of potatoes, and now my citadel is... boom. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that this is the right strategy. It is definitely not the right strategy, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to definitely be playing this game in my free time, the little I have of it, because I can just go into a level and I can just play one level when I have the time to do so, and I have a lot of fun. I love these kinds of games. I think it's really great. Anyway, this has been Colony Siege. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Add it to your Steam wishlist if you're interested. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.